This is Katie Hunter from MMA UK. I'm here with the new lightweight champ, Tom Mearns.
How you doing?
I feel like your face looks like that after every fight.
Yeah, I know. I've got to stop having wars. I've got to back to the drawing board. I've got to work on my technique, and I've got to stop having wars. But it gets the job done, to be fair. But fair play to Onwordi. I saw another side to him. I saw he was very tough. So I thought I was going to break him on the feet, and he was collected and patient, and I was probably hunting a bit too much. But no, very happy with the performance. I'm going to have to go home, reflect on it, and I'll have to learn and build from here. But just getting that win is going to help bring the next win in, and that is often the way.
Tell me how much that win means to you.
A lot. It's been the last couple of years have been so hard, and some of the fights on Cage Warriors, I feel like they could have went my way. But whether they did or didn't, I can't be resentful. I have to accept it for what it is, and I can only move forward. But unfortunately, sometimes it can be hard to get the next win in because you're chasing instead of going in there just performing. So now I've got this W back in the winners column on the Academy show. This title is like a symbolic representation of being the uncrowned champion in Cage Warriors, because I am going to keep pursuing this and I will become world champion. Lots of work needs to be done, lots of work, and I mean that. I will become world champion, but I have to never ignore reality. I have to make sure I build from there and have an honest look at the performance. It was great because we both pushed each other so hard, but I will tidy things up, tidy the boxing up, and be more patient and play it smarter in the future. But a war, the crowd does love a war. I do like a war too. So
it was amazing to watch. It was amazing for the fans. But at the end, when they said it was a split decision and they read out that one judge had scored it 30-27 to him, what did you think?
My heart was in my mouth. I'm telling you, we both jumped on top of the cage. I thought, we're gonna have to have a dance off for this now, because I knew it was too close, and I do believe I won because he was backpedaling for the second 2 rounds. He got a good takedown on the start, and that is his forte. So I managed to weather that out, and I had my own successes as well. He did feel incredibly strong, and I do feel him being at home. I could feel like an extra spirit from him, like a morale, like a kind of neurological boost. There was something more about him today than I've seen in the past, and it's probably what the fight meant to him. And of course, he had a big crowd in that for him, and I could feel the motivation from him. So I was struggling to find the breaking point. So I should sometimes play it more like a sport as well, instead of making it such a fight. But I did love it at the end. I put him on the fence and I said, you don't want this like I do on Wardy, and I was telling the truth. I knew I was telling the truth there. But then he showed me another layer to him. He started talking back in the 3rd round. He goes, and I was saying I'm the champion, and then he started saying he's the champion. So it's good. I love it. That's what I like. I love the good competition, and I am happy that the fight did go the way it did between 2 great fighters, because Onwordi, he's a great fighter and a great man. I've seen that about him. I see who people are, and he really is a great guy. So big respect to him, and I know we're both going to build and get better from here.
It was a fight where I didn't really want to see a loser, and it was such a good fight, and it was a close fight as well, and it was such a treat for the fans.
Yeah, it was a hard one too, because I am actually quite fond of him. There's some people I would happily just get tucked in with, and on Wardy, I do like him, but we were both professional today, and we said it all business when I met him at the media day and at the weigh-ins. We said all business, and I knew we were going to come, just press autoplay, just go completely stoic in the middle, keep working for that win. So.
Tell me why, when you've been looking for a win, you haven't taken any easy fights. Your record, if you look at it, it's just a murderer's row.
I know, because so I started good in the career, went 5-0, and even for my 5th professional fight, I took people with triple my professional experience, and I had faith in myself. And then at the time when I fought Aiden Lee, people were not taking that fight, and I took the fight, and we had an incredible fight, and I knew it was there for me. And then I took the fight of Ekindeo too soon after. I had a fractured arm, and then what happened at Bellator?
That horrible injury.
So but I was reaching levels before that fight, and it didn't get to show. And then that taught me so much about fighter psychology and everything, and I had to learn it in painful ways after. So I went on a roller coaster for about a year, part of the ego of me too was I didn't want to take a backward step, and I just wanted to get back in there, and because I know I can. So I've got to collect myself a bit, and maybe I should have played it smarter. But when I look at action speaks actually, and the real fighters, they're looking at you know what I mean, performances. Actions will always speak more than paperwork, and it will always speak more than words to me. And I do know I've put in the action. I've stepped in the ring with some incredible fighters, really have. So yeah.
Well, I've been lucky enough to watch many of your fights, and I'm a huge fan. And I'm so happy for you to have that belt on your shoulder. And we said we'd be doing this interview.
Yes, I even envisioned it. I thought I'd be getting an interview with you with the belt. And
here we are.
Here we are. So I'm going to put my career on a trajectory. Just tip it up now and just keep going forward and keep improving, always learning. And I'm going to have to look for one way to give back to the sport as well, which I'm doing in Milton Keynes. I'm coaching in that now, so it's serving more meaning in my life instead of just being like a meathead getting in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, 10 years though. I'm looking at 10 years. I'm going to keep fighting and I want to be active. So. Yeah.
So could we see you on that Cage Warriors?
Absolutely.
I was going to say trilogy. It's just a double header, isn't it? In December?
Absolutely. I said to Dan Frost, who's helped me so much leading up to this fight, how really the reward is the process for me now. I knew I was going to get the belt, but it wasn't about the belt. It was about truly being, about turning up to the gym. That's my reward. And just being the martial artist. So I will be on that card, and I have to improve and get healthy before then, and I will do that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Tom. Congratulations.
Take care.